y'all, what's happening? All right, welcome to Sweet Natural. Live and breathe. The Rob Browns will work for food. I am your host, Rob Brown. Insert all kinds of clapping right here. We got my boy DG in the house, 4.0 Media, covering things, videotaping.
So this piece is called Me and Whitney. So I write and she sings. Her heartache cracks her voice, steals her breath, robs her orgasmic pitch that drenches her sound. We try to remember not to bend knees to kiss love, such a fickle thing, an artistic whim. Crowds shout out love, trespassing into lives they don't know. Seeking ownership to a soundtrack she offers, giving meaning to unspoken lives. What happens when the record breaks?
And you acknowledge me to all your Facebook friends. And you can't wait to tell your next of kin. No, like you call your ex-girlfriend and tell her she can never come back. And you keep track of all of our kisses. And I made you believe in wishes. And you made me believe in prayers. Like affairs are not a part of our vocabulary. And you respect me like Christ loves the sanctuary. With all of your heart and all your mind. And I'm on your mind like what you want for yourself. Like no one else can take my place. Like fate. No, like fate. Smaller than a mustard seed. Like I made you to believe that you want to love like me.
I'm meant to own it to my wishes. So mean and deep kisses. Going hard to the finish. You into porn rapping bitches. Pimp dreams, sold in minutes, dreaming of the day you make it while the day you in and slipping, pipping. What you taking for the aching of the heart that you breaking? You don't feel it though. The lies you living, cause your conscience slow. You only thinking with your dick and your mind is slow. Too delayed for repenting, your time is over. So you can say I'm tripping, but you can get the step. Ain't no thinking when your neck is too deep in it. So keep your ring and your tears pipping. Go play to see your bitches. You were playing with my soul, invade me with doubt. Take your name out my throat, boy, feel your way out. Pain I let you endure for way too long. All since I'm insecure of me moving on. I know I should erase me making it easy, but how I face the reason when mirrors can't even see me.
Mystic moon, chiefing with the sickest goons. Freezing, we need the heat, the reason why we picture June. Weeping, we need the tweets, so we just sip the witch's brew. Sick of these sad songs, searching for a different tune. Hoping that we could soon get this freaking breeze to cease. Life is a struggle, hopefully we be deceased in peace. Hoping we leave the streets to evil, thievery, and grief. Decrease the power of the beast until it reach the feet. Me and my people seeking shelter from this frozen rain. My mama told me there'd be days with some cold and pain. You probably thinking that we different, but we so the same. How could you judge us, man, when you don't even know?
HIV looks like a child. Birthed through a bloody, disease-ridden canal into a world that would make dying seem worth your while. It looks like a child. Born with an enlarged spleen. Packaged with the inability to do things like join America's great army, or be all that she could be, or simply live a life of normality because the cool kids think HIV is ugly and she looks just like it. Swollen lymph nodes and all because her mother made one false move, one high that came down too soon. Her mother was doomed to a life full of death, and so was she. It was predicted that she would breathe her last breath before 5, but here she stands, 5'9", flashing a smile that blinds eyes trying to see her pain. Her breath carries hints of disdain, but she mustn't remain silent, no matter how bad it stinks. She can't allow people to go on and think that HIV only looks like skinny bodies, pale skin, open sores, and baby thin hair. She can't help but start a movement that does more than just wear red t-shirts on December 1st, no matter how much it hurts. She was cursed with this enigma, so she sets out to slay this fire-breathing stigma of HIV and pray that the world will no longer be bullies, but become fully aware that they're just jealous of the magic in Irving's HIV money, and his HIV AMCs, and his HIV grande lattes, and whatever other HIV things he has. You see, HIV looks like a healthy man with sick paper, who didn't ask for the haters. Looks like little girls in South Africa that didn't ask For the rapist, HIV looks like NWA watching Easy leave 10 days after going to the doctor for what he believed to be asthma. HIV looks like a boy receiving the wrong blood transfusion at 13, who would one day bring awareness to this thing once called the gay man's disease and lose his life at 18. Ryan White lived 5 years longer than expected because God wanted to show the world what HIV looks like. And it damn sure don't look like BET's lame excuse for promoting awareness through 30-second commercials and interludes of videos of men telling our young women to have a baby by them after they blamed it on the alcohol wasted. These young women become consumed in their mother's basement, trapped between walls of ignorance, lying in their innocence bare naked as HIV stares them in the eyes. They don't know that they too will soon know what HIV looks like. Thank you.
Cool. All right, so this is our feature tonight, Mary Bowman. She is just awesome, yo.
Thank you.
Like incredibly awesome. And so how did you feel? What do you think about the venue and the vibe and your host?
I think it was real chill. Yeah, I hold it. I think it was real chill. The poetry was awesome. The host is awesome. Reminds me of a friend of mine. It's just crazy. So crazy. But I had an awesome time. I was real nervous, but I made it through. So it was awesome.
Get all I can get.
Right, that's what I just said.
In my 30s, it was like maybe love and settle down.
Okay.
And now I'm in my early 40s. It's like,
Notice how you say early.
I'm like, I guess I'm good.
Okay.
That's
You
the
settled,
same,
like with them.
that's the same thing.
We kind of said the same thing. We just said it different.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying fuck it, but
Kind of.
whatever.
You're like, no drama, fuck all that, fuck
It's
it.
not a bad thing.
It's not.
It's just it's really about becoming just satisfied
Exactly.
with where you are, with who you are, and you know.
And
So
I'm so there,
it's like
it's
fuck
crazy.
it. I'm not gonna be overthinking shit. You know, I'm not looking at this thing trying to figure out how to get to an end point, because there ain't no damn end point. It's all a journey.
Right.
And once you figure out it's a ride, and whether you want to get on the Ferris wheel or the bumper cars, then you just cool.
Yeah, man.
And that's
I'm
what
trying to
fucking
tell
is. You just cool.
Real.
It ain't nothing.
I got friends. Of course, I have friends all different ages. 30s, 40s, 50s, you know what I mean?
Same here.
And ones in the 30s, I just listen. When they call me, I just listen. You know what I mean? And at some point in time, I'm like, do we need to put on our fucking dresses and go out like, fuck it, girl, fuck it. You know, like, but they don't really get that. They want to talk about some shit, keep talking about it, break down the breakdown. I'm like, he said he don't want you though. I don't understand.
But why do you think?
Why do you think he? I don't think it. I don't care. Like,
Why do women always say, what you think he meant by this? You with him? I'm not. No. You know him better than me.
I think he actually meant he don't want to do this no more.
He meant exactly what he said. It's like a friend of mine said, if a motherfucker tell you who he is, believe him.
Believe him.
And don't
Right.
try to make up stuff. I mean,
Oh, you
that's
know what
what they
can
do.
be? Like, and even when a woman tell you, motherfucker, male or female, when she tells you, I belong to everyone and no one, don't clown her afterwards. She done told you.
Oh.
She done told you.
Oh.
I belong to everyone and no one, baby.
Oh.
Don't make it deeper than it has to be.
I like it. I think
That's how I tell. It's my nature. It's like it really is. I belong to everyone and no one.
I like that.
You know what you're getting into? Because I done told you. So yeah, another night here at Sweet Natural doing our thing. Mary Bowman was the feature. How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy yourself?
I really enjoyed it. Inspired me to do a little writing tonight. I was thinking about hip hop, but I think I'm gonna write some poems.
I love those features, the ones that invoke inspiration for sure. Yeah, so and she's definitely one of those. Mary Bowman she's phenomenal. So thank you very much.
I really enjoyed her work. I did.
So what did you think about?
It was great. I mean, actually, I was supposed to do like 5 minutes and leave to like drop her off, and I got so attracted to it, and I had to stay. Yeah.
Oscar comes out and supports almost every week. Oh,
I'm supporting the feature tonight. I'm buying the book. I enjoyed the content, the lyrics. Sweet and Natural, Live and Breathe, Rob Brown. This is where it's at.
so you came out first time out. I know DG told you about the event and 4.0 Media covering things. And so what did you think?
Overall, I like it. You know, I think it's very deep. I like what's going on here. I like the vibe, the people, the poets. I love everything. Yeah.
This was a real laid back, laid black set tonight. I'm very excited about the feature and the features to come. Do this thing here each and every Wednesday night. As I already mentioned to you, the best of the best. Your homeboy holding that camera, DG, 4.0 Media in the house. Velvet and Sweet Natural, your host Rob Brown. We're here holding it down for you. Come out and be a part. All right? Until then, good night.